Breaking news: Israel has stealthily broadened its defense relationship with NATO through a covert agreement that could send shockwaves worldwide. How might this alliance influence global security and military dynamics? Stay with us as we reveal the full story behind this groundbreaking development. Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're examining one of the most consequential geopolitical shifts recently: Israel's secretive defense accord with NATO. This agreement, which has largely flown under the radar, has the power to transform military partnerships and security tactics, not only in the Middle East but across the planet. Israel has consistently been a pivotal force in regional defense, while NATO, as a security collective, maintains strategic priorities for its members. The forging of this covert defense pact between these two raises pressing questions about upcoming military collaborations, the regional power balance, and strategic calculations by neighboring nations. In this video, we delve into the intricacies of the deal, assess its ramifications for both Israel and NATO, and consider reactions from neighboring states and global powers. We also explore the historical framework of Israel-NATO cooperation, highlight strategic interests, and discuss the security dynamics that culminated in this unparalleled move. By the video's end, you'll understand why this agreement is crucial and why the world might be unprepared for its consequences. Israel and NATO's cooperation dates back to the early 1990s, beginning with initiatives like the Mediterranean Dialogue, in which Israel participated in joint drills and security talks with NATO countries. Though initially limited to intelligence sharing and regional security discussions, recent events signify a major transformation. Israel's newly unveiled secret defense pact with NATO signals deeper military collaboration, possibly encompassing sophisticated missile defense systems, enhanced intelligence exchange, and joint military exercises. Historically, Israel has maintained robust defense relations with Western nations. Yet this new level of integration with NATO may represent a broader strategy to align Israel's military capabilities with NATO standards. Analysts believe NATO views Israel as a strategic partner in the Middle East, equipped with advanced defense technology, counterterrorism skills, and real-time intelligence in a volatile region. This background is essential to understanding how Israel has steadily become an integral partner for NATO operations in the Middle East, clarifying why this secret defense pact, even though details remain undisclosed, is seen by experts as revolutionary for regional and global security. Comprehending these historical connections helps us anticipate the potential fallout of this unprecedented collaboration. While specifics of Israel's secret defense pact remain largely confidential, key elements have emerged from expert analyses and diplomatic channels. The agreement reportedly includes intensified intelligence sharing, collaborative missile defense efforts, and coordinated training exercises between Israeli and NATO forces. Israel is also expected to contribute cutting-edge technology like the Iron Dome and Arrow missile defense systems to NATO's protective architecture. In exchange, NATO may grant Israel access to strategic resources, increased funding for defense projects, and cooperation in cyber defense operations. This pact transcends usual bilateral agreements, positioning Israel as a more integrated partner within NATO's strategic framework. Experts emphasize the timing is critical, arriving amid heightened Middle Eastern tensions and growing global focus on military alliances. This pact's secrecy is less about legality and more about preventing regional escalation and political backlash. Analysts warn that the depth of integration in this agreement might pave the way for future NATO collaborations with other non-member states. Grasping these details is essential to appreciate the scale of this deal and its potential global security impact. For Israel, this secret pact serves numerous strategic goals. Primarily, it fortifies national security by granting access to advanced military support and intelligence, reducing vulnerabilities in a region rife with conflict and threats from hostile states and groups. Furthermore, closer NATO alignment allows Israel to showcase its technological and defense prowess internationally, establishing itself as a crucial ally to Western powers. Strategically, Israel gains diplomatic advantage as NATO ties may deter adversaries from aggressive acts, implying collective backing from member states. The pact also bolsters Israel's deterrence stance, signaling that any threats would be met with formidable military and tech counteractions. Economically, cooperation with NATO could enhance investments in Israel's defense sector and open opportunities for joint defense research and development. Ultimately, Israel's objectives focus on maximizing security, securing international recognition as a vital defense partner, and fostering regional stability aligned with its national interests. This agreement therefore embodies a multi-dimensional strategic maneuver with implications far beyond standard defense accords. From NATO's vantage, bringing Israel closer in its defense fold brings significant benefits. Israel offers advanced military tech, including missile defense systems like Iron Dome and Arrow, which could enhance NATO's collective defensive strength. Additionally, Israel supplies crucial intelligence on the geopolitically tense Middle East, enabling NATO to coordinate swift responses and strengthen deterrence of potential threats. Diplomatically, the pact allows NATO to extend its influence into sensitive regions indirectly. Although not a formal NATO member, Israel's partnership enables interoperability tests with a tech-advanced ally, albeit NATO must handle sensitivities from member countries wary of regional backlash, especially from nations like Turkey or Iran. Overall, NATO regards the secret pact as a strategic enhancement of military preparedness, intelligence networks, and global threat response capacity, while keeping operations discreet to avoid unnecessary diplomatic strain. Regionally, this pact carries profound effects for the Middle East. Powers such as Iran, Syria, and Lebanon may view it as a shift in power balance, possibly increasing tensions. Gulf countries, including Saudi Arabia and Qatar, might see the pact as either an opportunity or threat, depending on their diplomatic ties with NATO or Israel. The deal could also affect proxy conflicts and disputes in Gaza and the West Bank. Experts warn that, while Israel gains a strategic edge, neighboring states may feel pressured to enhance their military alliances, possibly sparking an arms race. Diplomatically, the pact could realign some countries closer to NATO to counter Israel's boosted defense status, while others, like Turkey, might resist NATO cooperation due to political sensitivities. The regional impact is complex, influencing security policies, diplomacy, and military planning. Understanding these outcomes is critical for predicting the Middle East's response to this unprecedented secret defense agreement, marking a pivotal moment in current geopolitics. Beyond the region, the Israel-NATO pact affects global security by deepening military and intelligence ties. Together, they signal a strong deterrent strategy against emerging threats like terrorism, missile assaults, and cyber warfare. This pact reflects evolving international alliances where non-member countries like Israel can strategically integrate with major powers, including the US, Russia, and China. This agreement may transform military deployments, defense partnerships, and diplomatic approaches in the Middle East. Analysts speculate it might set a precedent for future NATO collaborations with other non-members. Moreover, integrating Israel's advanced defense tech into NATO's planning improves collective capabilities, enabling faster, more efficient joint responses. While bolstering some security aspects, it also introduces risks of escalation if adversaries misinterpret the alliance's intentions. Globally, this pact deeply impacts traditional alliances, shifts power balances, and sets a new standard for secretive defense collaborations with wide consequences. Despite strategic advantages, the deal has drawn critique. Some analysts caution that closer NATO-Israel integration could fuel regional tensions, potentially triggering conflict rather than averting it. Others criticize the secrecy, worrying it may erode transparency and breed mistrust among NATO members and international onlookers. Concerns also arise about civilians in conflict zones, fearing enhanced military might could worsen hostilities. Countries like Turkey and Iran may view the pact as provocative, potentially straining NATO's internal unity. Some experts warn that dependence on Israel's tech could create vulnerabilities if political ties shift negatively. Nonetheless, supporters argue the deal enhances deterrence, improves intelligence flow, and keeps NATO adaptive to evolving threats. In reviewing this pact, weighing benefits against geopolitical risks is essential, recognizing the fine balance between security gains and regional stability. Looking forward, Israel-NATO cooperation could reshape global security models. Experts foresee increased joint exercises, expanded intelligence sharing, and possibly coordinated deployments in conflict-prone zones. Israel's role as a technologically advanced defense ally may encourage NATO to seek similar partnerships in other strategic locales. Politically, the pact might influence Middle Eastern diplomacy, with countries realigning either closer to NATO or seeking counterweights. Economically, this cooperation could stimulate defense tech investment, cybersecurity infrastructure, and collaborative research. Future challenges include maintaining secrecy, managing regional tensions, and addressing NATO members' concerns about potential conflict escalation. The shifting geopolitical landscape will test this pact's resilience, demanding careful diplomacy, strategic planning, and ongoing threat and opportunity assessments. Ultimately, this deal could set a precedent for future defense arrangements, altering how alliances and non-members collaborate in an increasingly intricate global security environment. In summary, Israel's secret NATO defense agreement marks a historic milestone in global security and military partnership. By combining advanced defense technologies, intelligence sharing, and strategic alignment, both Israel and NATO are preparing to counter regional and worldwide threats more effectively. However, this agreement carries controversy and risks, as it may change the power balance in the Middle East and beyond. Understanding its strategic, political, and technological facets is vital for anyone following international affairs today. Thank you for watching this thorough analysis of Israel's secret NATO defense pact. If you found this video enlightening, please like, comment, and subscribe for more comprehensive insights into breaking geopolitical events. Don't forget to activate notifications to stay updated with our latest content. Share this video with friends and colleagues keen on global security news. Tell us your city in the comments below and share your story. Remember, success is the best revenge against those who underestimate you. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of triumph over discrimination. And always remember, never judge someone by their appearance, because the person you ray disrespecting today might be signing your paycheck tomorrow. Stay strong, stay proud, and keep proving them wrong.